up in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Keenum runs the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Throwing, Prescott. It got his man, complete.
Give him a football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it, baby.
Okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down, Elliott. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Again, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
A throw over the middle taken in. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Keenum. Completes it to Davis. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Keenum now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Now Keenum again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Keenum. It's caught by Davis. And brought down, but not before the
1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. This is Geis. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
For the defense to deal with, they've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think to last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. 13 yards and a first.
Downfield, you want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan. Equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Give him 30 yards there.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And Forbath will put this one through. And with that, it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to mark it. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. The D brought the house. This will be a 41-yarder. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time, they've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is an incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to close. The way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football. All the way up through. And they closed him out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Cowboys, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.